Panel, to help you classify these secrets, the clue concerns something that he did, something that he did, and we'll start the game with Bill Cullen, please.
First of all, Mr. Schenzer, I'll start at the left. Did both of you do the same thing, primarily?
No.
Mr. X, did the thing that which you did it have anything to do with music?
Yes.
Did yours have anything to do with music, Mr. Schenzer?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Did you compose something, Mr. X?
No.
Play something?
Yes.
Did you play something similar? Or, let's say, did you play the same thing, Mr. Schenzer?
No, that's incorrect.
Do you both...
$20 down, $60 to go. We go, please, to Betsy Palmer, who looks most thoughtful.
Does it have to do with the instrument, Mr. X?
The instrument is not divulged in the secret. He couldn't have done it without the instrument, but it has nothing to do with the instrument sound.
But it is a regular musical instrument that this music, that what it had to do with. Was it in the playing of the music, Mr. Schenzer?
Was his participation in the playing of the music?
Yes. Was both of their participations?
No.
No, it wasn't for you. How about you, Mr. X?
Yes.
Have to do with your playing.
Yes.
You played something, and Mr. Schenzer received it in a strange way?
He received it.
He received it.
He received it, but not in a strange way. If you're thinking, did he listen to
Well,
it
did
by
Mr. X play this in Wales, say, for instance, and did Mr. Schenzer receive it somewhere else in the world?
No.
No.
All right, we've lost $40. We have $40 to go. I detect the glint of knowledge in Henry's eye.
Well, it's a lie. Mr. X, did you record this?
No.
Did you do it on radio?
No.
Was Mr. Schenzer in the area when you did it?
Yes.
Was he in Wales?
No.
Did you do it in this country?
Yes.
And he was in the same room?
Yes.
Now, Mr. Schenzer, did you write this thing?
No.
We've lost $60 and have only $20 left. And Bess, you
Think
being
you
a musician?
Lost me. Does it have anything to do with endurance?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I read recently in the paper that there was a very short composition that was played 820 times or something, and were you two involved in that playing of that piece of music?
With the piano.
Yes?
I think that is close enough. We'll give him the entire $80, and I will tell you, panel, that this is John Cale, a composer-musician who last week performed in a concert to end all concerts. What was really unusual about this particular concert?
Well, the performance took 18 hours.
18 hours and 40 minutes, to be exact. Now, given this information, can any of you guess what Mr. Schenzer's secret then is?
Well, there were 10 pianists, weren't there? Who did it in relays?
Yes.
And he must have, I think, a pianist played, and then he sat back to time the next fellow. So he must have been there the whole 18 hours.
He was the only one who lasted in the audience for the full 18 hours. There were, of course, other people in the audience from time to time. Some stayed an hour, some stayed for 10 hours, some left and then came back. The Foundation for Contemporary Performance Arts, who sponsored this concert, had an unusual system of selling the tickets. The original ticket cost $5, but the audience was rewarded on the basis of their patience. They got a 5-cent refund for every 20 minutes that they stayed. And Mr. Schenzer was the only one who collected the maximum refund of $3. Well, Mr. Schenzer, surely this refund wasn't sufficient inducement to keep you there all that time.
No, Gary, it wasn't. Actually, it was quite a simple reason. I just wanted to give myself to the composer's work, for that was the only way in which I could judge it. And I would like to say that I feel it was an extremely important concert because this concert was sponsored by the work of several artists, painters, and sculptors who feel that the contemporary performing artist is not receiving a share in American culture today, and they, out of their own funds, gave their money to have this concert sponsored.
Carl Schenzer feels very deeply about this, perhaps not only because it is true, but because he himself is an actor appearing off-Broadway currently in a fine show called The Brig. Did you find yourself going to sleep at any time, Carl?
2 or 3 times I was close, but not really.
Well, getting back to the concert itself, Mr. Cale, as you say, was one of a team of 10 pianists who worked as a relay throughout the night and day. And may I see a copy of the music that you performed?
Certainly.
This is it?
That's all the music notes here.
That's the whole thing. How come it took 18 hours and 40 minutes to play this?
Well, there's an instruction by the composer Eric Satie here which says that this piece of music here must be repeated 840 times.
So you played the same thing over and over again 840 times. Is there any reason why he said that? What would move a man to say you must play it 840 times for it to be complete?
I have no idea.